These 7 habits simplified my life. And I know why you're here, because you're stressed out and you also want simplicity in your life. And it's no wonder you're so stressed. I mean, just look at your calendar. Oh, how could anyone keep up with that? I'm getting anxious just looking at it. So amongst our crazy busy lives, how can we make things easier so that life can be something to be enjoyed, not a constant source of overwhelm?
Where is everything? Why can't I find anything? Get it together. Get it together.
Stop fighting!
So let's jump into these 7 habits so you can have a little more peace in your life. The first habit that has simplified my life is limiting my goals. So many of us have a million things we want to change. We want to eat better. We want to learn to play guitar. We want to keep our home clean. But we set unrealistic goals that we can't even keep up with. If you say, starting Monday, I'm going to start meal planning, eat healthier, and walk 10,000 steps a day, well, you're probably going to fail in a week.
A week? Took me 2 days.
Because we aren't built to change our lives dramatically overnight. Change takes time. So now I only allow myself to have one goal at a time. And I don't move on to the next goal until the first one becomes a habit. For example, recently I made a goal to start eating vegetables every day because they were practically non-existent in my diet. After I did that for about 3 weeks, I then made a goal to exercise 3 times a week. And once that came more naturally, I increased it to 5 days. A few weeks later, I started counting calories. And now I've become some kind of calorie counting, vegetable eating, exercise training freak. But all of this didn't happen in 1 day or even 1 month. I stretched these habits out over the course of 3 months. And that's why I've been able to stick with it, because I started with just one goal. And anyone can handle that. So stop setting multiple goals and expecting to reach them all in a week, because that's just not how we operate. The next habit that has simplified my life is the habit of using a timer when I don't feel like cleaning. Some days, I just feel like I can't move. The house looks like an elephant just ran through it, yet I don't have the energy to clean it. Do you ever feel like this? Well, here's what you can do. Sit down, write a list of 3 to 5 cleaning tasks that you want to prioritize getting done, and then using a timer, devote only 10 minutes to each task and do them all right in a row. You won't believe how much faster you will move and how motivated it'll make you to get as much done as you can. Think of the way you act when company is coming over soon. Are you not moving around like a crazy person, cleaning things you would have never imagined cleaning? Sometimes it takes inviting people over to our house to get us to see just how quickly we can move under pressure. Using a timer gives the same effect. You have 3 to 5 cleaning tasks, only 10 minutes per task, and then you're done. I don't know about you, but when my 10 minutes are up, I want all of these dishes to be washed. So what does that mean? That means I'm naturally gonna move quickly. I'm not gonna let even a second be wasted. I only have 10 minutes and I want these dishes done. If you want an example of what this looks like, Fly Lady created something that she calls a weekly home blessing, which is 7 tasks done in a little over an hour. Or if you'd like, you can check out my variation that I created called the Tidy Tango. I made this free printable for you. I'll put it down in the description, and you can see if that simplifies your life in the same way that it has simplified mine. But hey, I still have 5 more habits to get through, so don't you leave just yet. The third habit that has simplified my life is scheduling breaks from my addiction. Nope, not ice cream. I already went through the 12 scoop program for that. On the 12th scoop of ice cream, a chocolate delight, and a scoop of strawberry inside. Nope, we're talking about our phones. I get so sucked into this thing. Do you ever find yourself just picking up your phone for a minute to check a message, to then realize that an hour went by while you scrolled through Facebook and watched one too many reels? And then you discover that you can't finish the task at hand because you're suddenly out of time. Next minute, you got your BFF Betty texting you because she wants to hang out, and you're like, oh, well, I'm too busy. But are you actually? Or is it that too much of your time is being sucked into this? Yeah. It's a real problem for me. So now when I have a list of things I need to get done, I schedule it into my day and I put my phone upstairs on silent so that I will have no interruptions. And this has been huge for simplifying my life because then I can just take care of the things I need to without being constantly distracted with news articles and text messages about the latest bird Aunt Sally spotted out her window. So please just do yourself a favor and put this thing in timeout for a while because it's making our lives feel even busier than they really are. The fourth habit that has simplified my life is using the Libby app. This video is not sponsored, but as a mom who is constantly cleaning and cooking, I love to have something to listen to while I do these boring, monotonous tasks. And Libby allows you to listen to audiobooks for free through your local library. And all you need is the app and a library card. So when the kids go to bed and the house is a mess, I love to put on my headset and listen to a good mystery book and just lose myself in the stories while tackling chores. It adds a new layer of simplicity to my life because I can find moments of serenity and relaxation while handling the demands of daily life. So instead of viewing cleaning and cooking as an obligation, I can look at it as an opportunity to do something that I really enjoy, which is reading. I make an effort to only use the app when I am cooking or cleaning so that I can turn these tasks that I typically find very unenjoyable into a more positive and rewarding experience. And sometimes when I'm really getting lost in a book, I'll clean even more than I originally planned to. So it's both enjoyable and productive. All you need to do is get a library card from your local library, download the app, and you're all set. You're gonna love it. Ugh, hold on a minute.
What? I'm trying to film a video here. I know, but can you please subscribe to the channel? Ugh, I can't subscribe to my own channel.
Oh, but you can. Oh, would you please do it so that this lady will leave me alone? The fifth habit that has simplified my life is the habit of doing things before bed that will make for an easier tomorrow. I don't know about you, but waking up to a living room covered in toys and counters piled with dishes can throw off my entire day. It sets the tone for instant feelings of stress, and I don't want to start my day like that. So before bed every night, I always make sure to tidy up the living room, clean off the counters, and schedule my coffee to start brewing at 5 a.m. This all takes about 10 minutes, and it is 100% worth it for the relaxation I can enjoy in the morning. Mommy. Just kidding. I'm a mom. There is no relaxation in the morning. The sixth habit that has simplified my life is the habit of dating my husband. What? I know, that sounds crazy. But every Thursday after the kids go to bed, we have a date at home. And you may be asking, why would this simplify your life, you weirdo? Well, because we spend just about every day of our lives with our spouse. They see every side of us, good and bad. And I'm sure it's easy to get caught up in the stress of life because you're just trying to survive it together, and sometimes this can lead to more negative interactions with each other than positive ones.
Hey, so what's for dinner?
Date night is a way to have time to just laugh together, to rekindle that initial spark that brought you together and ultimately strengthen your relationship so that you can have more positive interactions. Personally, I've noticed that if Jordan and I go too long without that quality time together, we tend to argue more. There's something about setting aside time, a regular time for one another, that helps minimize those negative reactions and keeps us grounded. Because we start to realize that this isn't a competition of who does more around the house or who's more tired, but that we're a team, just trying to get through it together. And focusing on the growth of our relationship strengthens our bond and makes life just a little easier. And the seventh habit that has simplified my life is following a cleaning routine. Now, I did get off track when I recently had a baby, but when I was actively following a routine, it truly streamlined my home. Many cleaning systems, whether it be Fly Lady's all-encompassing approach or the practical strategies from Organized Mom, focus on the importance of small habits done every day for a consistently clean home. But when we don't follow a cleaning routine, the chaos and clutter quickly follow us, and then we're spending 5 hours on a Saturday trying to catch up. Although we never truly feel caught up, do we? No, it's just a game of cat and mouse. But when you commit to a cleaning routine, a written schedule of daily and weekly tasks, you're continually preventing messes in your home and creating a sense of order. Doing a little here and there throughout the week instead of doing it all at once will not only get your house clean, but more importantly, it will get your house to stay clean. But Ariel, what cleaning routine could I even try? Well, lucky for you, I've tried 5 of them so that you don't have to. Click here to watch the playlist I made of all the routines I've tried out so that you can figure out which one is right for you. And I'll see you there.